I just put shit back to default.
All right. Can you hear me now?
I just put shit back to default. Yeah,
Yeah. What?
you
Well,
got
that
me.
I can't. You're coming in and out. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Are we on like a 10-second delay?
No.
All right. Try to answer quickly. I'm trying to get levels set and everything going on
All
here.
right.
All right.
Cool.
Second thing that's
I got
happening
you.
is that your second thing is your video is frozen.
Mm, camera 1 facing front. Camera 3 facing front. Camera 2 facing back. Camera 0 facing back. Camera 1. Looks like your camera is locked by another application, e.g. Zoom, or not installed properly. Please close another program while
All right,
using it.
dude. Bounce out of the call and literally shut off your phone because your camera is being grabbed by another application. You got to reset. Fucking Jesus. All right. Now we've got you back. You are moving around. Okay. You can hear me too, right?
Roger. Lima Charlie.
Fantastic. All right. Now I need you to turn your phone so you are TV like and not ding ding like.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Preferably at your set.
Breaking. Yeah, I know. I'm going in there. Breaking news: retired uh, Major General U.S. Air Force Major General linked to UFO research is now confirmed missing.
Great. Let's get you to your set. I've got 30 minutes, Josh, and then I got to watch PCL. I missed it on Monday.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch along with you. All right, so this is raw setup.
All right.
So
no, dude, you got to turn your phone. It's going straight up. You're not even. Your shot is tiny. I can't get your shot in. All right. Do you know what I mean by there you go? Turn your phone. That's it. That's what I need. Now you need to put that on a tripod and sit in a chair.
Yeah.
Let's do that. That's our first attack. Let's get this done.
This is raw right here, but so it's going to be fucking All right, so let's see. Here we go. All right, me here, right here. I'm thinking we do something, and this is rough right now. I'm gonna get my laptop back or use mom's, one of the two. But so it's gonna be something.
Was there any? Okay, so is there any reason why you don't have that ready now? What's happening with your other laptop?
It's getting fixed by my
All right.
army friend who just got busted for meth again. So,
All right.
but I have a backup for as
Well,
mom.
no, this is the meeting where we get everything set up. That's why we're meeting today. And it looks like you can't show me your set. I want to be able to do a remember I said we're going to do a test shot and see how it works, get everything on camera. I'm taking off for North Carolina, dude. I'm not going to be able to do this next week.
Okay.
All right. Then what you're going to need to do is when you get your laptop back and you get everything set up, you need to take a series of test videos. Start recording on your laptop so you've got the shot in or whatever camera is going to be recording it, and then send that to me so I can see it, because I got to be able, I have to set up everything into these screens here, and unless I've got you in your shot, I can't do that.
That I'm going to get a tripod. That's
Perfect. Perfect. All right,
Okay.
so let's skip the
Yeah,
tech
let's-
shit.
All right.
That means you're not going to be ready for, you can't do your screen share right now. All right, we'll worry about that for the following show. All right, so your homework. So write this down because you're going to need to do this.
Going into position with the notebooks. I like walking around. All right. What we got?
All right, so you're going to be opening your show with your opening monologue, which is going to be what the history and significance is of retreat as it pertains to the military. I want you to come up with the origins of it. When did the U.S. military start using it? What does it signify? What's its significance? Yada 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 yada. The second topic is going to be you're going to go into so you're going to discuss retreat, and then after you do that, you're going to discuss yourself. You're Colonel Josh. How's it going? I'm U.S. Army veteran, this, that, the other thing. I want you to take that intro and lead it into a fucked up Army story, something really juicy that your audience can really clamp their teeth on. Take as long as you want. I mean, be elaborate. I don't, it can be anything you want, dude. But just think of what's the fucking juiciest thing you've got in the hopper, and that's the story I want you to talk about. You can talk about it right off the top of your head. What I would prefer you do is to kind of tell the story to yourself in your head and write down bullet points. So you can kind of glance down, and maybe you write 10 to 15 bullet points for every topic that you end up doing, right? All right, so that's the second topic, right? So we've got the retreat history, we've got a fucked up Army story. Your third one is going to be, all right, this week with the Colonel. Hey, you had a week, you had some shit you got to do. What happened last week that was kind of fucked up, or something that made you mad, something that kind of nipped you in your nips? Kind of go into that, describe that. Again, you got a week to fucking figure, not more than a week. You got almost 2 weeks to figure something else out, or just fucking make something up. I don't care, just long as you can stick to your story and be explainative of that. And then after we do that, we go into the chat. You'll describe at the top that will, and again, I'm going to remind you this on Friday as well when we go. You'll talk about the chat room and how, hey, feel free to talk into the chat and let me know what's going on, yada yada. You're gonna answer, essentially it's ask the Colonel anything from the chat room. And I know you said you can't see the live chat, but that's okay. I can, and I will text you.
I have you in my ear.
Well, you won't be able to hear me. Yeah, it'll be exactly like this. It's gonna unmute myself, then you can hear me. So I'm going to be on mute. What I'm going to be is texting you. So you're going to have your phone
Okay.
nearby. I will text you shit, and then you will read whatever.
All right.
After
See ya.
after that, we'll go into kind of a wrap up mode, which will be you'll discuss what we'll be doing next week. Again, this show is kind of slowly getting our wheels. So we'll add shit as it goes, but as we know stuff, you'll discuss what's coming up next week. And again, I'll give you that on Friday before we go live, so you can write it down and you'll know when to talk about it. Other than that, that's it, dude. Friday, I was going to ask you to join 30 minutes beforehand. I now want you to join 90 minutes beforehand, so I can see your set. Everything is set up. So we go live at 5 Pacific, 6 Mountain, 7 Central time. So I want you on at 5:30 p.m. Central.
Yeah, next Friday at 5:30. Yeah.
Okay, 5:30 Central. I'll send you a text to remind you when I get back from North Carolina. I'll send out all notifications again. But
Yeah.
all right. So for that call for when we're going to do that, I want you to already be done. I mean, you don't have to have a tripod. Anything that can just hold the camera up so it's got your shot that we need to get.
That's all I need. Yeah. The only
That's it.
reason why I don't have one is because I was going to use my table, that table, but then I was like, no, that's not high. That's not a good angle enough. And that is my bad. I'm not going to be a bastard about it.
It's okay. It's all right.
But
All right. So
I tested it and I was like, okay.
Yep. So that's episode 1. Every subsequent episode, we'll have a meeting and we'll talk about what we're gonna do on that show. But
yeah,
I want to know. You've sent me a litany of shit on text message. I've written none of it down. So, what are some of the things that you want to do? Going forward for the program. So when I start planning out episode 2, I can start incorporating those things in.
At some point, I would like to record an intro which involves me doing drum roll, drum set work, minimal kit, nothing you need to really care about, but small kit, small everything's just do a little thing, blah 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 blah, shimmer into it, and then I figure maybe we like do some closing, some close of business bugle horns, or start a business bugle horn. Well, no, we're retreating. Never mind. Scratch that.
Don't worry about the production stuff. I've got your video with you drumming. I like that idea. All I need for you to do is set up your drum kit and just fucking go. Just start drumming. Do about 25 seconds or something. Send that over to me.
I have a question. Whose idea was it to do the game where you fucking go down and then you can't land, but you just fucking pile over? Whose idea was that?
I don't know which game you're talking about.
It was on the movement, I think.
We play Connect 4.
The intro to the movement.
You mean the video game?
Yeah, what was that?
It was just some.
That and why?
It's one of those simulation fucking things. All right, so we've got you. You want to add a little bit of a personal introduction to your stuff. What else? You sent me like 90 things, so I told you to write them all down. So I'm assuming you've got your pad of paper next to you.
Let's see. I wouldn't mind a opening crawl where it is a trigger warning where a gun is shot and then out and is the barrel of the flag that says warning.
All right.
So you just trigger warning. and then I do a scroll saying,
Don't worry about any of that shit. I'm talking about the substance of your show. What stuff do you want to do? I got all that shit. I've already completed most of it, Colonel. So I don't want to redo that shit.
All right.
What do you want to do on your program? I know you listed some shit like you wanted. I can't remember because I read it and I move on because you never save it for this meeting. What are some of that stuff?
Okay. All right. We're down before you're in a hurry.
I mean, once Perry comes on, this call's over. So you got to speed this along.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna watch. Trust me. I know. I'm right there with you. I've been thinking about sending George Carlin's daughter a thing because he has his. Here's another list, but I kind of want to do a thing where it's like a bless your heart thing, but not too crazy of it. Just a couple of people every day, every week, this week, whatever, that week, whatever, or a group of people, whatever. And I go on a rant for whatever. And
okay, so like in other words, one of your topics, because you're going to have opening monologue, topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. Yeah. So, okay, that's great. All that's great. I'm looking for additional segments. Is there something you'd rather do, or something other than talking about something? Like, hey, I want to do a video of the week where I find my favorite YouTube video and you play it, Producer Mike, and then I talk about it. Yeah. That kind of shit. Okay. All right, no, don't use that as the example. I'm just saying I'm rattling shit off for you to tell me what you want to do. You told me a bunch of stuff. What is it? You texted it to me. I'm just trying to write it all down now because this is the meeting. If you want to do the video, I'll do a video thing for you. We're not doing it for episode 1, but that means you're going to have to, hey, Producer Mike, here's the 2-minute video I want you to play this week, and then get it to me by Wednesday of the week we're doing the show. I mean, you're going to have a lot of responsibility here.
I understand. I know. Definitely want to discover music about what everyone's listening to in the chat.
Well, it can't be copyright. If it gets copyrighted, we'll get restricted.
Fucking A, that's right. That's right.
All right. So I tell you what, Colonel, you need to think about this more. Yeah, I tried to help you out by listing what I wanted to do today, and apparently that fell on deaf ears. So here's what I want you to do. You've got some homework. I want you to do that while you're watching. I want you to do that while you're watching PCL. Look up on the internet, retreat. I don't care if you copy and paste and you read it from a piece of paper. I don't care. But get the retreat shit. The topics I talked about, I want you to write down bullet points for an Army story, bullet points for a story from the week, and then that's pretty much it. That's all I need you to do. And then work on your fucking set. I want to see your set next time we do this. All right. Any follow-ups? Any conclusions? What do you got for me?
I'm good. This is why we do dry runs.
Yeah, that is the truer words have never been spoken, my friend.
No, you see, this is why I'm not getting overly upset because I'm not really upset actually, but this is why I've been like, it was like, this is why we need to do dry run. Like I don't give a fuck.
I know, but you have to understand, I don't have time. I would have all of this done by this weekend, but I can't. I'm going to be in North Carolina till Wednesday.
In North Carolina.
I've got a day when I come back to fix all this shit, which means I need you to have this figured out. All right. Look at your list. Is there anything you're scared you didn't write down?
No, I can formulate sentences.
All right, good. Well, you can't formulate shit you hear. All right, Colonel.
I just love you.
You stretch my patience, man. I gave you so much help. These fucking texts that it took me like 90 minutes to write.
And I've been sitting and writing, and I have.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
All right. Motherfucker. Okay. All right.
No, it's over.
Let's. Oh hell no! Perry PCL is not on right now. Fucking shit. What we got here? One barrel. That's my will. Part of my living will. Yeah, that's part of my testament there. All right. Let's see. I should probably not. Yeah, fast. Yeah, that's a good one. I do want to. One thing I do really want to do is proper. You know, that's a joke. Oh, I had fucking. This is going.
All right.
Yeah, I can't come back because I now I look like a dumbass because I said that. Now, which
All right.
notebook is it in here?
I hear you, man. It's preparing is rough. It's tough. I get it. All right, dude. I'm gonna jet because I'm gonna get some food going here. A glass of wine might be good for me at this point.
But you have a coffee.
Oh, hey, dude. I do have one question for you. What do you your puppy is pregnant? Is that what you're talking about?
No. What do you mean?
Okay. All right. Did you knock somebody up? I mean,
No.
all right. You sent me a message that says, but we just found out we're pregos, so we got to plan the crib.
That was an analogy about this whole process.
Ah. All right, Colonel. Thank you very much. It'll take me a while to figure out, my friend. I will see you next week.
Love you, damn piece.
Oh my God. Fucking take me now, Lord. Please, please, just take me now. This is why I need to have more edibles in the house. Dear Lord, please, please, please let the Colonel be completely with his shit together and not let this spiral into a lousy abyss of crap like last time. Amen. You're right. Here we go. All right. Can you hear me, Colonel?
You got me.
Excellent. I can hear you too. Can you give me the Army Creed in its entirety so I can do a sound check on you?
The Army Creed. I hang on. In the Army goes rope. I mean, the Soldier's Creed. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the United States of America. Uh, Something along those lines. First, the
Just
Army
say anything,
song.
dude. I'm just trying to do a sound check on you. Just keep talking.
The Army song. It goes a little like first we fight for the right and the nation fight in the army and holding. We're proud of all we have done fighting till the battle won.
I can dig it. All right. So what you've got is okay, your sound sounds good. I like your shot. Is there any way you can zoom in on you a little bit? Just a little bit. I'd like to get more of your torso in the shot.
Oh, I can just move it closer.
Yeah.
That would be good. Yeah, okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. All right. And secondly, so you're sitting at your drum set? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're nowhere near your computer?
No.
Okay.
The the guy who I told you about, the guy who I know, he got busted with meth. So yeah, I
So
have
that
not
means
seen
he
my
stole your
laptop.
computer?
No, but I texted him saying I want my shit back, and I have yet to hear from him, and that's that's my thing. But
Okay.
mom
Well,
still
that
got it.
will
Mom,
believe it or not, that actually saves us quite a bit of time because one of the steps we were going to take is I need to be able to get uh, a screenshot or a live shot of your desktop because I want you to do some gaming. I've got a website I want you to go to. But if you don't have a computer to do that on, we can't do it. So we can skip on that. All
you
right.
want me to
So
play
cool.
Connect Four and destroy you?
No, you won't. I'm only producing the program. This is
Okay.
going to be all you, dude.
All right.
I am doing nothing but changing scenes. And like you said, if there's something you need me to bring up on the internet, I'm doing that. But no one,
Yeah.
the only time your audience is going to hear my voice is I am going to introduce you at the beginning of the program. But it's more going to be like, and here he is, the Colonel. And then no one's going to hear shit from me until the next show. I am, maybe I haven't ever told you the reason for this. It's not. I'm not doing this because I want to drive you crazy. I swear to God, I am doing it because I want to get content on the channel that shows not me. I'll be behind the scenes, but I want to be able to showcase the production value that this channel can offer. You know,
Yeah.
growth.
Totally.
So.
Totally. Yeah.
All right. So I like your shot. I want you. Okay. Do you have your paper and pencil handy? Because I want you to write down these segments because this is how we're gonna run through.
All right.
And again, we're not in any hurry when the show goes. Don't feel like you have to rush through shit. It's just be yourself.
Oh, I know.
Um, Even if you stumble on words and even if you get confused, it's okay. Just collect yourself, take a hit, make it funny, you know what I mean? And you move on. If you get totally off the rails, I am going to come in and get you back on track. But I do not see that being necessary. I really really don't. Um
Damn it.
so you're so what I'm doing is I'm playing an opening. There's going to be an opening theme of sorts, which you're not going to be able to hear. You'll be able to see it after the fact, but so I'll play that for maybe a minute, 30 seconds or whatever. You'll hear me, right? You'll hear me just fine. Hey, and da 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 da, blah blah blah. Here is the Colonel. And what I want you to start with is obviously introduce yourself. How's it going, everybody? I can't believe producer Mike gave me a show. I mean, doesn't matter what you say. I'm just rattling shit off the top of my head. I can't believe producer Mike gave me a show. This is great. We're going to have a lot of fun. Fridays, this is retreat. Little history on what retreat even means, okay? Retreat is blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. And then compare and contrast that to what you want to do with the retreat with the Colonel. So it's like we're going to take aspects of the retreat. Hey, it's the end of Friday. We're ready to party. Whatever the fuck you want to say, that's what we're doing here. So basically you're giving the audience what they can expect, from show to show. After you do that, I'd like you to go into your unless you don't feel comfortable doing it. It's completely up to you. But I thought it would be a great idea to hey, tell the story of, you know, how you got fucking
Private
blown
pissy
up.
pants.
I mean, that's
Right.
this is kind of part of your whole persona. So I think, and I think that's a meaningful story. So, be eloquent, um, all that shit. And, yeah. And again, all this shit, you don't have to feel like, oh, fuck. Producer Mike gave me 5 things to talk about in today's show. Dude, yeah, take your time on the first one, especially since I'm more than likely going to go to the chat a lot because you are going to engage with the chat. Whenever you bring something up, it's going to be like, ask Josh anything or ask the Colonel anything, so we'll do a lot of engagement into the chat, so like when you're telling the story about, your personal story, there might be a lot of questions in there like, well, why didn't you shoot back? Like some
Are you
idiot
going to
would
be in
say,
my
right?
ear? Are you going to are you going to be in my ear with the questions?
I yeah, yes. What I'm working on is you're gonna see it. So like, how you see me right now, and now
Mm.
you see Atlas epoxy floors.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Roger that.
Right. So I'm gonna try to feed it into this concept. So basically, you'll see not the chat room necessarily, but you'll see a question. So you should be able to see it, loud and clear and whatnot.
Hopefully, we have one or two.
I'm sure we will. And then I was gonna gauge you into a little bit of gaming, but we'll work on that late down the road. Um, and what was the last thing? Uh, I guess that's it. I know what it is. Anything else that you want to do? Because you do not have any restrictions. So I'm bringing up the stuff that I want you to do, that I would like you to do for the flow of the show. You can throw in anything else you want, anything else. So,
Uh,
if you've got a couple of things you want to pitch me now, great. I would love to hear them. If you want to think them through and just fucking surprise me tomorrow, that is okay too. It really is. So, um, again,
the
it's story
openings.
time with Josh here. So, you've got your army stories, you've got your, hey, this is what pissed me off this week story. You got a lot of content already. So if you want to pepper it in with anything else you want to got, I think that would be a nice round off.
The opening scroll for this one, which whenever you count me in, I'm going to start in with a drum roll and just kind of do little show offy things. But uh,
Okay.
something along the lines of um, just for this first one only. Uh, Something along the lines of the following episode is dedicated to 3 men who collectively helped make me the man that I am today. Rest easy, and I'll catch you up on the other. I'll catch you on the other side, Jay. And then call it in, and then we're rocking and rolling.
Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. Um,
Those two men being my dad, and then my best friend's dad, who I was in a band with for 2.5 years in high school, and we've been best friends ever since. And his dad took me in, and I mean that's my other brother. Matt is his name, and Dave. He passed away 13th of February last year. So he yeah, my dad killed himself after my second IED, and Joshua Taylor Atwell, JTA, passed away on 17 April, which is why I was pushing for the 17th, which is on a Friday. But he died while I was up in Chicago in a car wreck. He went through the windshield, and he actually wanted to join your beloved chair force. He wanted to fly jets, but he had ADHD. They wouldn't have let him behind the stick of a $2 million or $2.5 billion aircraft, but anyway.
Right.
Chair Force. Okay, recite to me so I can hear you right. Recite to me the Chair Force Creed. Let's go. Come on.
We, the United States Air Force, shall support all the other services with all of our cool toys, equipment, and food. We, the members of the United States Air Force, will work no more than 2.5 hours per week. We, members of the United States Air Force, shall sing songs, be frolicking, be gay, wear clothes that show our individual personalities and freedom, and we shall do it in San Antonio every year on April 20th. Aim high.
April 20th is the Air Force Day.
I have no idea. I just,
Okay.
weed.
I was
All
gonna
right.
I was gonna say
There is one final thing I have not completed for this program, and that is your theme song. So I need to go and work on that now. I want to get it done tonight so I can get it loaded up onto YouTube. I put all of the production shit onto YouTube. I've got this thing called desktop. Oh no, I don't. It's called USB audio. So if I have everything coming out of my PC through the internet, I can throw it in onto one channel. Makes it a lot easier. But writing the goddamn, I've been getting hung up on the lyrics, not to be fucking complaining and shit. But you've done well, sir. Like I said, I like your background. I think it's certainly fine. Just get
it's
plenty
a
of
start.
rest. Feel free to
It's a
be high
start.
as balls for your show, and just get ready to put out the #1 show on the internet.
Okay.
All right, man.
Yeah, there's
So
the
take it easy. I'll
infamous
see you tomorrow. Or
there's the infamous shower chew incident. There's the water bottle, the disaster.
yep.
There's
Just make sure you're writing them down, dude. I see you looking up in the air. You should be writing it down.
oh no, these are just all
I know.
stories.
That's why you should write them down, because when the lights on and we're doing the show, you're going to be like,
Do
write them
you
down.
think? Do you think? I played my first paid gig whenever I was 15 years old. You think this is my first time? My first gig, I had over 500 people in the palm of my hand. You think this is the first? We gonna rock 'em, boy. Don't you worry about that.
All right, brother. All right.
You smoking?
Same time tomorrow night, my friend. Be well rested.
What time is the gig tonight?
What gig?
In the movement tonight?
No, it was on Tuesday. Yesterday, right? Well, we were supposed to do it on Tuesday. We ended up doing it yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's why. That's right. I watched it. Never mind. I was high as balls.
Hey,
All right.
good.
Have a good one, brother. And I'll see
All
you
right.
at 10.
Well done, Colonel. Take it easy, bud.
You too, man.
Colonel! Colonel, what the fuck is going on? Can you hear me or not? No. Colonel, can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? All right. Jeff, start talking to the Colonel to see if he can hear you, because if he... Fucking shut up! Jeff, talk to the Colonel. This is... Colonel, you can't hear anything. We've asked you several questions. How are we supposed to do a show if you can't hear any of the questions? I understand that. Make it so you can hear us. Otherwise, this is going to be the whole show of us yelling like this. It's fucking retarded. We got to do it different. Fix your headphones. Oh my fucking God. All right. You know what, Jeff? You're right. You know what? He's right. Let's just fucking do this. He's right.
Were you doing some welding?
Fucking cyberpunk bitch.
Oh, he froze up.
Yeah. This is can you, I mean, for real, can you imagine if we still did this show live? I mean, it would be just absolutely horrible. Colonel, what's happening, brah? You're all charged up. No.
Okay, you got me on here. You got me on here.
Okay, now we can hear you sort of. You're
Yeah, now we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Not through my headphones, even though I just spent fucking.
okay. All right. That's fucking par for the course. Sound check with the son of a bitch, and then he fucking.
There we are.
There he is.
Hey, I got you on my phones.
All right, let's sound check.
I got you on my phones. All right,
Got
hang on.
you
Let me.
under my skin.
Y'all gonna like my album review.
Did we? All right, we might get this done tonight. Where'd he go? All right, now he's okay. Great.
No. Fuck.
Some people get this done before they call in, Jeff.
Yeah, and you know what some people also do?
Here it comes.
Not schedule their appointments around shooting days.
Yeah, Jeff.
No matter what you
what's up
say
with
to
that?
me, PM, I've got returns on everything. So
All right, ease up. Save it for the show.
I know, damn it.
This is no, you don't. That's why you brought it up. Tech time. Let's get you sat down. We got to get started here. Stick to your script. Jeff knows your script, so he's going to help you.
And at my, okay, so people are, we're starting to get a little judgment from our audience here. At my deck is bigger than yours. Deck asks, are you guys gonna stick to the script? Where was the Colonel's monologue? I love the opening monologue. Did producer Mike cancel it? What the F? All right, let's see. At Wicked Gator asks, Colonel, your gloves make you look trans. May I call you the Connie Stevens?
Say that again?
At Wicked Gator asks, Colonel, your gloves make you look trans. May I call you the Connie Stevens?
As long as you're watching the show, you can call us whatever the hell you want.
All right. And so that was basically it. Along with some technical difficulties with the chat being kept open, so I was not getting alerts.
I don't know if you guys heard. I literally ended the show about 15
Did you really?
Yeah, I've been just recording this shit because I need something for shorts. You guys got to be fucking funny somewhere. This is a comedy show.
We did have some comedy stuff in there.
No, not a lot.
Hey,
I love.
what do mermaids use to wash their fins with?